a lot to thank Tony Abbott for, I think, because he's brought us all together. I mean, we all hate his guts, you know? Like, I meet kids in the street, you know, like 8-year-olds, even they want to kill him. They want him dead. I mean, that's funny, huh? Oh yeah, I gotta get this thing over there. I was standing outside school the other day and I heard these young girls plotting his death. You know, they're only 8 years old and they're saying, yeah, if I got a hold of him, I would poke his eyes out with my Barbie doll's legs. And the other one, gouge his eyes, actually were her words. And the other one said, yeah, and I'd tie him up with my skipping rope and throw him into boiling water. I thought that was funny. Anyway, I guess if you're Tony Abbott, you know, if you like Tony Abbott, you probably don't think it's funny. Maybe you're all Tony Abbott voters. But anyway, then what happened? Yeah, apparently, even in daycare centers, 4-year-olds are getting together and singing. This little piggy went to market and sold all our resources to America. This little piggy stayed home instead of going to the UN climate change conference. I mean, it's getting to the point where newborn babies, or babies when they learn to speak, they don't even say Mama or Dada. They say, Kill Abbott, Kill Abbott, Kill Abbott. I think, quite frankly, the recent really high terrorist alert is not because of what he's telling us, it's because of the kids, because the kids are going to kill him. And I say that. What else? Yeah, speaking of children, my boyfriend, he never listens to me. Like, I mean, can you imagine why? He, like, he can do about 4 syllables. After that, he tunes out and he's like, I didn't hear you, you're mumbling. And I'm like, God, why is it people that never listen always blame the talker? It's like, obviously, I don't think that's the problem. And we were watching this movie the other day, Planet of the Apes, and I thought, wow, this movie is like, I had an epiphany watching the movie. I thought, they're onto something, you know, because the apes, like, they're real minimalists. They talk to each other like, ape, want cookie, you kiss ape, you know, and I thought, hey, I can work with this. So after the movie, I'm walking to the kitchen to make us a snack, and I say, hey, Kunda, hungry? He turned around and he was like, yeah. But he was serious. It's great, we get along so great now, we never fight, and hard to fight with festivals. Like, he's really happy he's living in our garden in the treehouse. Vita happy. Anyways, I'm just going to read my poem to tell my future. Oh yeah. So, there's no difference really between fundamentalist Christians and fundamentalist New Agers. The Christians say, oh, the devil made me do it. And the New Agers say, Spirit guided me. Case in point, I was in this yoga class the other day, and after the class I was eavesdropping as I do to two yogis talking, and one's like, Lakshmi, you won't believe it, Spirit visited me last night and he told me that I'm a shaman and that I should copy and imitate sacred ancient Peruvian cultures and charge people $30 to come and do my sound healing workshops where I'll blow sacred smoke out of my ass, pipe. And the other one, and I'm just going, wow, this is like gold. And the others were like, the other girl went, Cheyenne, I know. Spirit came to me this morning after I made my green chai, antioxidant, probiotic, kale, cucumber, melon, blah, blah, smoothie, and said, you know, you are blessed. You should go and live in Bali for the rest of your life and sit in cafes teaching people about the health benefits of cacao and coconut oil enemas. And I was like, oh my God. And I hit them across the head before I knew it with my yoga mat, like right in the crown chakra. They're like, hey Vita, why did you do that? And I said, oh gee, sorry, Spirit told me. It's funny actually spiritual people, the more spiritual they are, the less they are able to make their own decisions. I have a friend of mine who uses her pendulum to douse everything. She's here tonight, so I hope she doesn't get angry at me. She uses a pendulum for everything, you know, like a pendulum is like a crystal on a string, and she told me that sometimes when she has to improvise out in the world, she uses a tea bag. And once in a real emergency, she even used a tampon. Anyways, I digress. She ended up in this bistro in Sydney, and she couldn't decide what to order, so she went through the whole menu dowsing, should I have this, should I have this, you know, and Pendulum doesn't really talk, he's kind of like an ape, he just says yes, no, kind of like my boyfriend. And then she gets, you know, she goes through the whole menu, then she gets to like steak, and the little pendulum's like, yes, like going crazy. So she's like, okay, I'll order the steak. And then she goes through the drinks list and then goes psycho again when she gets to like wine. So she said, okay, I'll have a carafe of house red. And she comes back here and tells me this, and I'm like, wow, really? I thought you were a teetotaling vegan. She said, yeah, I am, but I think Pendulum's a paleo-alcoholic. I don't talk too much because it's really quite a sad story. Now she dropped her teaching job at the urging of the Pendulum, and now she's working in the stockroom of Dan Murphy's. Pendulum is so happy, it's like a pig in mud, but she's now in AA. Sad. But you know, Pendulum is never wrong, so. After being in the future again, okay, what different? Oh, yeah. We live in a free society, which is amazing, you know, Australia, yay, go team. But the thing of it is that there's so many things you're not allowed to talk about, you know, like other people, which is my favorite topic personally. You know, complaining and like judging people in Mullen especially is like taboo, you know. People see me coming down the street, they're like, oh no, that's Vita, quick, she's gonna start complaining to us, you know. But like me, I'm half French, and like in France, like complaining is like a religious act, you know. You do it with people. It's like chanting for us, and you just do it again and again and again, and you just hope that somebody's going to repeat your mantra so you can feel justified. But it doesn't happen often here in Melbourne. I was talking to this girl the other day in the street, and of course I was being a biatch and talking about somebody else and saying how annoying they were. And this friend goes to me, but you know, Vita, it's a mirror. I'm like, oh really? I thought to myself, fuck, if I had a mirror now, I would turn it around so you could see that horrible choice you made this morning when you left the house. I mean, bum bag. Where's the bum bag anymore? But anyway, look, we all judge people. You're probably judging me right now, thinking, God, everybody's such a fucking bitch, but at least she's pretty. Like, I think, you know, talking about like egomaniacs, in this Shire we have so many chant queens, like, and chant kings. I mean, I think we should get rid of quite like a lot of them. So we maybe just have one. Like, you know, they're all vying for the position of top dog, who can be the holiest, who can be the most sanctified human being in the Shire. I mean, it's pathetic. I think it's so stupid. Like, why don't we just get rid of most of them by having a competition, which would be something akin to like, so you think you can chant? Everybody would be like, you know, they'd all be there lined up, and it would be whoever could hold the space for longest, and like transmit the silence, you know, they would win. But the only problem is because no one would ever get voted off the show because you're not allowed to be judgmental. So that would be the end of that. But anyway, it being the Shire, I mean, everyone would win because we are one, right?